Crafters, it's hand stamped by Cheryl, and I just came home from class and I have a big order here waiting for me. And so I don't unbox every order, but I figured maybe I should for this one because this is my first order out of the annual catalog and it was a bigger one than normal. So I want to show you what goodies I have and give you some sneak peeks at some new things that are coming even from that. Now, I did not organize this at all. So normally I've got things sort of in piles and groups. I am not doing that today. I just whipped it out. So here is Lighthouse Point. As you can see, I normally, first thing I do is I price them and get them assembled. This one doesn't need to because it's a photopolymer. But I know this one is a bundle. So somewhere in my big box over here, I've got the dies that go with it. So I love lighthouses. I went to Boston last summer and spent some time on the beach. So this reminded me of that. And so I had to get that in my first order. Another stamp set here is Good Feelings. And you might have seen some samples already of this floating around because some demonstrators got this stamp set for free when they registered for the last virtual event that we just got to go to. I did not win this one for free, but I really like this sentiment over here, sending sunshine and good feelings your way. There's a new background stamp that has sort of like a sunshine. Actually, I don't think I got that yet, but I'll have to pair that together. I just like the font of all of this, so I had to get this Good Feelings. Okay, next is a stamp set called Vintage Tools, and this is going to be part of my For the Guys card class that's coming up on June 12th. It's going to be sort of like a card buffet where there will be 6 different options of cards available, and you can pick and choose which of the top 5 you want to make. Or if you really like one, you could make double of that and less of the others. And so it's going to be a guy themed, and this is one of the 6 stamps sets that we'll be using, Vintage Tools. Oh, hey, I did get that stamp. I didn't even remember. Okay, yeah, this one's Rays of Light, and it's a background stamp. And so I thought that one would just pair well together with this one about sending sunshine. Ooh, that's exciting. Another background stamp that I got is called Tropical Hideaway. And this one looks fun for stamping in black and then coloring maybe in some different shades of green, but looking very tropical. And I am looking forward to anything tropical this week. In Indy, it's going to be like 80s all week. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so this is Splendid Thoughts, and I'm pretty positive that this is a suite of products that has not been released yet, and it's not even in the catalog. But as demonstrators, we got a chance to order it early, and I think we're using it in another virtual event that the demonstrators can participate in June. And so I'll be using this in an upcoming class for sure. So I'm going to set this aside separately because there are more coordinating products to go with it. Okay, speaking of, that's what I think these are. We actually all got these free if we signed up for that virtual event in June. And so these are Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems. So you shouldn't see these in the catalog yet, but I think they go with this suite over here. Okay, here are those Lighthouse dies that go with that stamp set. Okay, looks like, oh, these are pretty huge. Like, here's my hand, like almost the size of my hand. So a top and a bottom. And then, you know, I haven't figured out what all of these do yet, but looks like some greeting. Let's see. You know, like these greetings probably fit in there pretty well. Yep, they do. And I'm guessing that's a cloud. So looking forward to using the lighthouse. Splendid stems. So I think these go with this set here. Okay. So cutting out some of the leaves. It's mostly leaves, not really flowers. I'm not much of a flower person, you know that, so I have no idea what that flower is, but I really do like this font too. So that goes up there with that. Okay, here's another one of those stamp sets we're using in the For the Guys class on June 12th. This one's Adventurous Journey. I just thought this canoe and kayak was pretty cool, especially coming down from looking above. Not much of a kayaker, but you know, whoa. Okay, this is called Sweetest Cherries. This is a bundle. So a punch is pretty big cherry that punches out, I guess this one here, punches out the leaf and punches out the stem. So I have an idea that I'll be using this in an upcoming VIP class, I think in September. Okay. Ooh, yes, I'm excited about these. We'll probably be using this in a VIP class as well. My VIP classes are just more technique based and for the more experienced stamper. But this is our new masking paper. And if you're a crafter, you've probably used sticky notes before, or Post-it notes. But this will be a technique that we'll be playing with so that we can mask items and create more 3D looking effects. Tech support. Any tech gurus out there? This is another stamp set we're using in the For the Guys card class. And I've been told what this code means, but it's got some fun little techie sayings. A card for you, or check, I'm not a robot. That's hilarious. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Next, as I'm spilling out everything everywhere. Okay, this is open leaf trinkets. Ooh, those are pretty. With a little ring at the top. You could totally turn those into earrings. I'm guessing that goes with this bundle of products or suite that I bought. Oh, I wish I knew. Soft sea foam ribbon. I'm also guessing this goes with that products because I don't remember ordering ribbons. But anytime you order a suite, you just get a bunch of stuff that all coordinates. So that's fun. Okay, bought some snips to have on hand for people who forget their scissors at my classes. Okay, this is nothing exciting, but I need white envelopes all the time. Now I have a bunch of paper here that is part of my DSP share, which is already closed. So no more availability on that. So you've already seen a lot of this paper. So you can check out my last video where I opened up all of this paper. So one pack is for me and one pack is for my DSP share. But again, just to give you an idea, there's so many fun patterns at the start of a catalog. And so I always like to get one of each pack so that I have everything on hand in case somebody wants to see something. So lots of paper that I'm getting ready. Ooh, this one's so pretty. Lots of paper that I'm getting ready to cut up. And if you already purchased your DSP share, they will be available to pick up starting Sunday, May 15th at my next card class. And this is not part of the DSP share, but I wanted to open this one. My first time seeing this. This is a specialty paper. It's called Distress Gold 12 by 12. I think you get 2 sheets. And it's got like a vintage, like old world kind of look to it. So it's definitely got some shimmer, but it's definitely unique. So that will be cool to work with. And then one more paper that I know I did not open this in my last video because it wasn't part of the pre-order. But this is what's it called? Textured Chic 12 by 12, and it's a specialty. So usually anytime there's like a gold shimmer, there's a specialty pack, but it's got a lot of more of a earth tones, but with the gold in there. And that's one side. And then the other side, ooh, seashells, flowers, snowflakes. Wow, they got a little bit for every season. And leaves. That's so neat. Okay. And then I think what I am most excited about, keeping my fingers crossed, this is the new magnetic plate. So if you recall last year Stampin' Up, actually I think it was about maybe 2 years ago, we introduced our own die cut and emboss machine and our own magnetic plate. And I love my die cut machine, but the magnetic plate eventually was recalled because it started warping. It was a little bit more rubbery, and so the corners just started bending up, and when that happened you weren't able to get a good cut there. So they recalled it, gave everybody their money back, and said that they would be working on a new one. And so here it is, and I can tell you just from touching this one is way different. It is super heavy. I wish I had my scale. I have a scale over there. Super heavy, like really heavy, and it will definitely not bend. I mean, I can't tell you, but it is super, it's like thick, and it's got like a metal, then the magnet, and then sort of like a base plate. So I will tell you that some demonstrators who got theirs before me said that the instructions are incorrect and that sandwich is not correct. So I'll have to test it out myself. And if you ever come to my classes, you know I have a little sign next to the machine that tells you what sandwich to use if you can't figure it out yourself. So I will be updating that, and I might even post a copy for everyone in this group. So anyhow, I've got lots of things to play with, so I need to get going before my kids get home from school. But thanks for watching, and if you have any interest in purchasing any products, you can see the host code in the video description below. And as always, I send you a free gift in the mail when you use my monthly host code. So thanks for watching. Happy crafting.